Parents and caregivers are being urged to keep a very close eye on their children this holiday season. At the height of the festive season, more and more children go missing every year. Parents and guardians have been asked to stay alert during this time. For more, we're joined on the line from Cape Town by Dessie Rechner. She's the founder and director of Pink Ladies, an independent group of volunteers established for the primary purpose of reuniting missing and endangered children with their families. The group does not charge for its services. Good afternoon, Dessie. Thank you so much for your time on the SABC News Desk.
Thank you for inviting me, and good afternoon to you and the listeners.
Dessie, let's just get right into it. Just for some clarity now, does a child really go missing every 5 hours in South Africa? Is this an accurate figure or an outdated claim?
It's actually a myth. A journalist wrote about this in 2007. It was picked up on, and they worked up a few sums, and it's on a few websites and other organizations. I think it does a marketing thing, but it's only logical that the stats would change from year to year, so that's a very long time away. It's very outdated, and I think if you look on a blog called AfriCheck, you will see that they've just taken that apart as being a total myth, and it really is. So people shouldn't punt things like this when they don't know what they're talking about.
Dessie, the coast, for example, our beaches, jam-packed with holiday makers, a lot of children. Are you seeing a spike in missing children cases this holiday season? And what are the driving factors behind these kind of cases?
Well, if you're talking about the beaches, I mean, we've just had the South African Railway Police just took up stand yesterday on the Muizenberg Beach, and they went in there with our flyers to create awareness to people, and also to see that, you know, there weren't any missing children who could marry up with the parents if they got missing, and they were all tagged. So that system has started to work. Last year was worse, and this year seems to be a little bit better with you know, control of the children on the beaches. And I think parents are warned as they go onto the beach as well that if, you know, they don't look after the child, they'll have to face charges. Because this is, you know, this is a very dangerous thing when your child goes missing. I mean, I've just come back from a mall right now. It was stacked and packed with children, and one child went missing. So I took the child down to security, and I did the necessary to get the child reunited with the father, which luckily we did. And yeah, but you know, also they're going into malls. They must tag their children on the arms with their cell numbers on, and also preferably put on the South African Police Services in your area, what area it is, and the police will easily be able to marry up the child or find out if the child has been booked missing somewhere in another police station. So, you know, if we all work together like this, we can save a lot of children, and mold especially. Your children should not be out of your aura, if you know what I mean. And you should also be telling them that if they do go missing, they to stay at that same spot, or either go to a cashier, or link up with a mother who's walking around with a lot of children and tell them that you're missing. You know, so that they're not snatched by anybody else, because it's rife. I mean, it's out there. We all know there's human trafficking and everything, and we want to avoid that as much as possible. So parents, if you do go into shops, like this little boy this morning, he's playing in a jungle gym thing inside Checkers, and the problem was is that there was actually nobody watching that jungle gym for the children while the parents shopped. So you must be very careful about that.
Dessie, very quickly before I let you go, how do members of the public reach you should they need your services?
Yes, I'd just like to say one thing which is very, very important. There's also a myth that you have to wait 24 hours or 48 hours. If you go to any police station, they say that you do not have to wait. You ask for the shift commander, and you demand that you fill in a Form 55 immediately. And to leave you with a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year for everybody, and you can contact us on 0722 147 439, or you can go to if you want to a person missing, you can go to www.pinkladies.org.za.
Dessie Rechner joining us on the line from Cape Town. She's the founder and director of the Pink Ladies organisation. You just heard there that you do not have to wait 24 hours to report a missing persons case at your local police station. Let's move on.